Good evening, hello. It has been a while now since I swapped my Custom Shop Stratocaster for this Custom Shop 57 reissue Les Paul Junior. Do I regret my decision? Not on your Nelly, boy. This is much more me, cracking guitar, really love it. I'm starting to really bond with it now. It's getting my dirty little finger marks all over it. It's starting to feel really played in. It's from 2005, so it's not a new guitar anyway. Psychologically, I like the idea that it's not brand new. I like when guitars are a few years old and they've been vibrating for a number of years. I don't know if there's any truth in that at all, but the theory is it becomes more resonant the drier the wood gets and the older it gets and the more the guitar is constantly vibrating at a certain pitch. The theory is it becomes more resonant and more of an instrument. That's probably a lot of bollocks, but in my wee head it kind of helps to keep the mojo alive in my head. Another wee bit of music coming up in a minute, but all I was doing in that first clip, by the way, was I'm playing everything with my ring finger and I'm letting it come down onto the note really hard, and then I'm bringing in the volume. But if I just did that, you can hear the E string just now ringing out, which is not good. So these are other extraneous notes. So by having my first finger come across at an angle like that, that is just acting a bit like a fret wrap and just not letting any notes ring out. So it allows me to go and make things cleaner. Like that. So it's a technique that I love to do. Let's now flip to the other side of the tonal spectrum on the Junior and play something that I wrote. Well, I kind of wrote that first one as well. I wrote everything here tonight. But this next one coming up, I'm quite proud of it. It's a nice little Celtic inspired thing and shows a completely different side to the Junior. So let's go. Oh, for fuck's sake. So one last bit of music coming up in a minute. But first of all, the reason I have this lamp here is over the last few videos I've been using a lav mic just for speaking. The music part is always just no mic, just the iPhone next to the grill cloth of the amp. But historically people have said my voice is too low compared to the music, so the last few videos you might have seen weird bits of furniture getting pulled into shot because there's secretly a lav mic taped onto a table or a lamp or a plant or whatever. So if you are in the market for a junior style guitar, I don't think you can go wrong with just the one off the shelf. A regular junior. It doesn't have to be the custom shop. I think the Lucas Nelson one sounds amazing in the demos as well. For me, it had to be custom shop just because, well, I'm old, I'm 51, I'm not fanning about here. I want the one that I want. I'm not going to get something and think, oh, I should have stretched for that one. So, and plus they're not random buys for me, they're things I've wanted for years. So that's why I've got this one, but you know, you can't really go wrong with a slab of mahogany, a P90 screwed on top, a big neck, and some really good pots. You can't go wrong. Music coming up in a minute, but before that, just quickly talk about what I'm using tonight. Guitar through my pedal board and into the Supro Tremo-verb, which I've not had a shot of for a while. What am I going into? Guitar into the Hudson Broadcast Dual, and I've got it set to stun. I've got it both sides illuminated, and so that I can, you know, really give it some welly. But of course, you know me, I only play it 50%, 20%, and then I go to the full 100. So that's why that first track was so dynamic. Second track, I was no overdrive at all, just a flashback delay giving a slight trail, and the amp. So that was just a clean Supro sound with a tiny bit of delay. And the final track was one side of the broadcast and a little bit of the sweet cream, the Tone City sweet cream, just so the sweet cream is stacked into the broadcast for some just nice overdrive. I have to say I'm loving the broadcast. The Hudson broadcast has been consistently brilliant for me. I love the frayed nature to the edges of the notes. It's clearly not a normal overdrive. This is it's based on an old recording console from the 60s. And you can tell it's really lo-fi, slightly fuzzy, and I just love the character of the broadcast. I just think it's unbeatable. And I've got my other pedals that I love as well, but the broadcast is just consistently a fantastic overdrive. I paid full price for mine. I'm not sponsored by Hudson Broadcast, but God, you cannot go wrong with one of them on your board. Right, I'm babbling again. Let's get to the final bit of music, and I shall see you on the next vid. Bye for now.